This tutorial shows you how to localize the QuaHill Basic, QuaHill Premium and QuaHill Enterprise interfaces and work with localized values from code lists. You can use QuaHill in any of the languages listed in the login screen. But this only changes the language in the system interface, not the values that are defined in code lists such as services, units, currencies, and others, called communication language. This has to be set up elsewhere. QuaHill works internally with 4 languages: English, German and 2 optional languages that you can set up to any language you need. Defaults are French and Spanish. This allows you to create completely localized quotes, invoices and POS, as well as to generate completely localized emails you can send to a client or vendor in a language they understand. Of course, it's also possible to enable only one language in order for the entire system to use just a single communication language. This is done in global settings, and later in this tutorial we'll show you how to do it. Here you can set up the language to be used for code list values. So if you're going to be changing it to German, for example, the next time you open QuaHill, the values here and here would be listed in German, as well as the service names, units, and anything else defined in localized code lists. And remember, the last 2 languages can be changed in the global settings, so it can be, for example, Spanish and Portuguese if needed. And now we'll show you how to do it. First, let's see how it works with values in code lists. You can see that if all communication languages are enabled in global settings, one service will have to be localized in all 4 languages. And in this case all 4 language values are mandatory. Now if we decide to switch the second optional language, for example, to Spanish, and enable only this one language in the system, you can see there is now only one language column. And all you have to do is overwrite the values to Spanish, something which might seem complicated if you don't know the previous language, but there is an easy solution. When you open the record detail, the other values are still visible, just disabled. So all you have to do now is overwrite the value to your language. Now you should change the rest of the values in all code lists. It seems like a lot of work, but remember, you only have to do this once at the beginning and the result will be completely localized invoices, quotes and other printed documents.